What if you could explore an island where turquoise coves, Venetian streets, ancient forts, and wild nature all exist in one magical place? Welcome to Corfu, Greece, the island that surprised us at every turn. In today's video, we're taking you through the 10 best places to visit in Corfu, with travel tips, fun facts, local food, and even a taste of Corfu's unique wines. Ready? Let's dive into the Ionian paradise. And trust me, you'll want to stick around until the end because we saved the absolute best for last. We started our Corfu journey wandering the narrow Venetian-style alleys of Corfu Old Town, and immediately understood why it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The elegant pastel buildings, tiny balconies draped in laundry, and lively squares made us feel like we had stepped into a Mediterranean postcard. We spent hours exploring boutiques, sipping iced coffee, and watching children chase pigeons along Liston Promenade. The old fortress stood proudly nearby, reminding us of Corfu's strategic importance through the centuries. At sunset, the town glowed in warm orange light, and we couldn't resist grabbing gelato from a local shop. Most museums and monuments are open from 8 o'clock in the morning to 8 in the evening, depending on the season, and we found that evenings felt the most magical. As we experienced the firsthand, we recommend to visit Old Town early morning before cafes get crowded. The streets feel cinematic. If you plan to visit Old Fortress, keep in mind that the tickets are approximately €6. Did you know that parts of the town resemble Venice because Corfu was ruled by the Venetians for over 400 years? Driving to Paleokastritsa felt like entering paradise. The road twisted through mountains and then suddenly opened to a vision of emerald water and dramatic cliffs. When we arrived, we rented a small paddle boat and glided over some of the clearest water we have ever seen. The beaches here are a mix of soft sand and smooth pebbles, perfect for families. The shallow areas were safe and calm. We visited the Paleokastritsa Monastery, perched on a hill with jaw-dropping views of the bays below. Inside, we found quiet courtyards, ancient icons, and monks offering olive oil made on site. The area can get busy, but the natural beauty makes it worth every moment. Keep in mind that monastery open at 9 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock in the evening. The entry is free, but donations is appreciated. We also highly recommend to rent a boat to explore hidden sea caves for an hour for approximately €35–50. We really enjoyed it. Did you know that locals believe Paleokastritsa was the spot where Odysseus washed ashore and met Princess Nausicaa? We thought it's an interesting fact. And from the sea, we continued toward the mountains. We hiked up to Angelokastro on a breezy morning, and the climb rewarded us with views that felt almost unreal. Blue sea stretching endlessly and forested hills rolling beneath our feet. The fortress itself sits dramatically on a steep cliff, making us wonder how it was ever built without modern tools. Inside, we wandered among ancient stones and tiny chapels carved into the rock. We learned that Angelokastro was one of the most important Byzantine fortresses in the Ionian and a crucial lookout point against pirate invasions. Standing on the highest ledge made us appreciate Corfu's mixed history of danger and resilience. Based on our experience during the trip, we highly recommend to bring sneakers and water. The path is rocky. But even kids we saw made it up easily, so families shouldn't worry about the hike. Entry to the fortress is about €3. We really enjoyed the view. Did you know that Angelokastro was never conquered, despite countless attacks over the centuries? We figured this was worth sharing. After exploring ancient heights, we headed toward Corfu's royal side. visiting Achilleion Palace felt like walking straight into a romantic European fairy tale. Built for Empress Elizabeth of Austria, Sisi, the palace is filled with marble statues, frescoes, and lush gardens overlooking the Ionian Sea. We strolled through the grand hallways, admiring the famous statue of Achilles triumphant dominating the terrace. Even the gardens felt like something out of mythology, with fountains and perfectly manicured hedges. The palace gives you a beautiful blend of elegance and peace, making it surprisingly fun for families as well. Inside, we also learned about Sisi's fascination with Greek culture. Her love of Achilles inspired the entire design. After visiting Island ourselves, we would highly recommend to arrive before 10 o'clock in the morning to avoid crowd. It gets very busy by mid-morning. The palace hours are from 8 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock in the evening. Entry is around €10 for adults. Did you know that the palace served as a filming location for the James Bond movie For Your Eyes Only? From royal Greece, we shifted toward natural wonder. We visited Canal d'Amour on a sunny afternoon, and the combination of golden cliffs and turquoise water made us instantly fall in love. The sandstone formations create narrow passages and natural pools perfect for swimming. Legend says couples who swim through the channel will stay together forever, so of course we had to try it. Families and kids were splashing everywhere, enjoying the shallow, warm waters. The surrounding village of Sidari had plenty of cafes where we grabbed cold lemonade between swims. Sunset transformed the rocks into glowing amber, making the whole place feel truly surreal. As we experienced the firsthand, we suggest to wear water shoes. The rocks can be slippery. Did you know that the unique cliffs were shaped over millions of years by wind and sea erosion? We thought it was kind of awesome. Feeling refreshed, we decided to explore Corfu's elegant countryside. We loved this spot. It's one of Corfu's most iconic postcard views. The tiny white Vlacherna Monastery sits at the end of a narrow pier, surrounded by shimmering water. A small boat took us to Mouse Island, Ponteconisi, which was peaceful and beautifully shaded by tall cypress trees. We wandered around for a while, enjoying the quiet atmosphere away from the crowds. Watching planes land above the causeway was surprisingly fun. Families with kids were cheering every time one descended. The entire area felt romantic, calm, and very Corfu. Keep in mind that boats to Mouse Island run frequently and cost about €3. Did you know that according to myth, Mouse Island is actually Odysseus' ship turned to stone by Poseidon? We couldn't help but share this cool fact. Wanting even more nature, we headed south. This nature reserve became one of our favorite peaceful retreats on the island. Korission Lake is separated from the sea by a narrow sand dune, creating a unique ecosystem full of birds and rare plants. We walked along the wooden paths, spotting flamingos, herons, and small reptiles warming themselves in the sun. Families will love the quiet beaches nearby, shallow and perfect for kids. The combination of fresh water, sand dunes, and forest makes this area feel almost untouched. As the sun set, everything turned shades of pink and gold, and we felt like we were part of the landscape. We encourage you to bring binoculars. It's a paradise for birdwatching. Did you know that over 120 bird species have been recorded here? The next stop on our journey is Repos Palace, a beautiful neoclassical villa surrounded by one of the largest, most peaceful parks in Corfu. We walked through the forested trails first, enjoying shade from magnolia and pine trees. Then we entered the Palace Museum, which displays artifacts from Corfu's ancient past and later European influences. The balconies offered lovely views of the sea. Families around us were enjoying picnics, and the atmosphere felt almost magical. It's a great place to learn about Corfu's deeper history while still enjoying nature. Keep in mind that hours for the palace from 8 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and the entry is €4. After visiting ourselves, we would highly recommend to combine the palace with a swim at nearby Repos beach. It's beautiful there. Did you know that Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, was born here in 1921? After exploring every corner of the island, we couldn't leave without tasting Corfu's local wines. We headed to a family vineyard in the countryside and fell in love with the smooth whites and light, fruity reds produced here. Many wineries offer tastings for around €10–15, often paired with olives, cheese, and homemade bread. The standout grape here is the rare Cacotrigis, found almost exclusively on Corfu. Crisp, floral, and perfect on a hot summer day. Some wineries also produce the dessert red wine Mavrodaphne, rich and velvety. It was so good, we couldn't get enough of it. Families can visit too. Vineyards are very relaxed and welcoming. It felt like the perfect way to unwind after days of sightseeing. It was even better than we expected. Did you know that Corfu has been producing wine since ancient Greek times? And Venetian rule strengthened its winemaking traditions even further. Corfu surprised us with how alive it feels, not just culturally, but naturally. While exploring beaches and lakes, we spotted herons, cormorants, flamingos, and small lizards warming themselves on sunny rocks. The waters around Paleokastritsa sometimes attract monk seals and playful dolphins, though they are rare. The forests are full of foxes, hedgehogs, and wild birds. Near olive groves, we often heard the call of cicadas, the soundtrack of Greek summers. Kids will love looking for tiny crabs and fish in Corfu's shallow coves. Corfu's blend of sea, forest, dunes, and lagoon ecosystems creates a diverse home for many species. It's a beautiful reminder that nature thrives here. After all our adventures, we ended each day with plates full of warm, comforting Greek food. We devoured grilled sea bream drizzled with olive oil, creamy tzatziki, and fresh Greek salads bursting with juicy tomatoes and feta. One evening, we tried pastitsata, a Corfu specialty of pasta with braised meat in spiced red sauce. Absolutely delicious. Comfort food at its best. Another night we shared moussaka, layered with eggplant, potatoes, and silky bechamel. For dessert, we treated ourselves to loukoumades, tiny golden donuts soaked in honey. Simple, but so good. And of course, we always ended our meal with a glass of crisp Greek white wine or a sip of ouzo. Greek cuisine is simple, fresh, and soulful, just like the country itself. Every bite was amazing. If you enjoyed the journey, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your fellow travelers, and subscribe to our channel for more adventures around the world. Let us know in the comments which place is on your bucket list, or share your own travel tips. Remember, travel is not just about the destinations, but also the memories you create along the way. Thank you for watching, and let's the journey begins.